Hi and welcome to Fire and Steel. Today we are on another trip in the Norwegian outdoors. We have found a lovely rock wall behind us, which is probably more prettier than us. But we are here to test the knife, and it's the Schrade SCHF23.
And this is a revisit.
Yeah.
Of the Schrade SCHF23. Specs.
Overall length is 8 inches, blade length is 3.4 inches, the thickness is 0.15 inches, and it weighs 6.5 ounces.
The knife has we're gonna go over what happened.
Yeah.
We show more footage, but it's the infamous 8 CR13 MOV steel, high carbon stainless. Has a click point and a hollow grind. Has a nice stonewash finish. I really like the look of this. These types of finishes.
Yeah.
Full tang. And the angled blade is 45 degrees. I really like the look of this knife. The handle is black contoured G10. It's really hard.
Yeah. We did mention that last time too.
Yeah.
There's a metal-y feel to it.
Yeah. It's really hard. It looks cool too, I think.
Yeah.
Has a nice look to it. It's a bit rough in the edges, but we'll talk about that as well. You want to do the sheath?
Yeah, the sheath is made of Kydex. Nothing fancy about it. It fits well. Has multiple carry options.
Yeah.
You can change the position of the belt clip.
You can carry it sideways.
Yeah. And ambidextrous, I would think. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is ambidextrous. Which is nice.
The belt clip is not open, so you have to take off your belt.
Yeah.
Put it on.
There's a pretty big belt loop as well. For
Yeah.
pretty. You have this almost military-sized belt, so that's good.
Yeah.
To the knife itself.
Yeah. Maybe we should tell why we bought another one.
Yeah.
Because mine broke, as probably many saw in our last video.
Yeah, but we didn't film that. It was filmed. It was done on another trip.
Yeah.
And we were unsure then about if it was the grind, the steel combination, different sort of those things.
Yeah,
and
maybe we should show what happened.
yeah.
The tip fell off.
And we have found differences in these knives. The grind on this one starts a bit lower than on this. So there were differences in the two blades.
Yeah.
Also, it really thinned in at the tip on this one, but not on this one. But what happened with this one is, well, we have tested it a little bit, some normal knife work. And in Schrade's video, you can see them chop, baton, and do bow drill divots. And we did all that. We tested it pretty hard.
Yeah.
And frozen wood, frozen hardwood, has to be mentioned. But this one broke too. And we thought that there was something with that knife, since the tip broke off so easily.
Yeah.
And it didn't on this one. Really stabbed hard. As you will see. Stabbed hard. Well, did more than you really do with a knife. But what really took it out on it was the frozen wood. Men jeg er usikker på hvis jeg skal holde denne huggen.
Cobra? What the hell? Couldn't do it, man.
I don't know what you think it is.
Yeah, it's like you said. Yeah, we almost. Well, we were thinking when I broke this that it was a manufacturing fault. I think it's safe to say it's the steel now.
It's the steel.
Yeah. It's. Yeah, I don't like it. I am starting to hate the HCR13 MOV steel. Blunks fast as hell.
Yeah, it really does.
Doesn't take shock. Doesn't take shock at all.
And we must say, at the price, the retail price is $32.
Yeah.
You can probably get it cheaper somewhere, but it retails for around 32. So you get what you pay for. It's with anything.
Yeah.
But we have pretty much concluded that it's the steel. The HCR13 is not made for winter, I would say, and hard work.
Oh, this is a finer work knife. There's no question about that.
Definitely, and it feels good. It has multiple handling options, so you can really do different types of work with it. But it doesn't matter if the steel doesn't hold up.
No, it doesn't. It's too bad because I like the blade shape of it.
Me too.
If this had a, I don't know, 440C maybe stainless, that would be awesome.
Or a 1095 with the same coating. And I think Shred should put some jimping up here because of when you get that one for skinning, you can really get into that. Has some jimping up top here. It is a great looking knife, but again, it looks like the steel doesn't take well to being thin.
It's too brittle.
Yeah, and you can't put brittle steel in a knife because there has to be an edge somewhere. Maybe if they change the grind, I don't know, to a more Scandi grind, but I think the edge would come off anyway when you chop with it. Now, you can say you're not supposed to chop with it, but unfortunately Shred did that in their video of this knife from the official video. And we think if they say you can, then you can, or you at least should be able to.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know. I was disappointed, to be honest. I was hoping it would be a manufacturing fault with this knife. And when this happened, I felt a little bit disappointed. I did. I thought it would be better, but it's just not.
You should be disappointed when your knife breaks, eh?
Yeah, I should be. But
I actually did another test on this knife. We banged it into a log and tried to break it again, and it broke very easily.
It did.
Needs to be said. Yeah. Tanto. I hope people doesn't think we try to break the knives, but this was already broken, so I was just curious how much it would take.
Yeah, I think that's important too.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not saying anything bad about Shred, but we do think we just think HCR13 MOV is not a good steel. No. Even if it's a cheap knife, I think that when you make a blade design like this, Shred, you should put better steel into it because it's a great looking knife.
Yeah.
And the only problem I really had with the handle is that it's a bit sharp on the edges here. When you go deep, as you'll see in the footage, you can go really deep into that frozen wood. It kind of hurts your hand. Now, of course, you could say you're not supposed to use it for that on this kind of stuff, but come on. Knives aren't periodical. I mean, you're not supposed to use them just during the summer.
Yeah.
A knife is something you carry with you year round.
Yeah.
And
you want to depend on the knife.
You do. And you want to take care of it.
Yeah.
And it's hard to take care of when it breaks.
My. Oh yes.
So who's it for? It's for skinning, smaller work,
Definitely.
finer work.
As you can see, it's pretty sharp. And you can make feather sticks easily. So it is a finer works knife, I would say.
Yeah.
Again,
budget skinning.
yeah, budget skinning knife, small finer work, tactical, I guess, since it's all black and all that stuff. But I mean, if you want to depend on your knife, you shouldn't buy HC CR13 MOV,
Well,
in my opinion. But it is for skinning, definitely, because I don't think you're gonna break it then.
no.
Skinning is some easy work because of the handle.
Mm.
You get it good. And also, I would recommend using gloves because of the edges here.
Yeah.
Should you buy it?
Hard to criticize it with the price.
It is, but it gets a no for me simply because of the steel.
Mm.
I don't think you should buy it.
Well, yeah, there are tons of other options.
They do, and I don't think you should buy this simply because of the steel and the grind and the combination that makes it break on different places on the knife.
Yeah.
I think if you want a Schrade for that price, the 1095 bushcraft line that they're coming out with in 2015 now is a much better option, and it's not going to break on you.
Mm.
So, sorry, but it gets a no for me, and that's too bad because I love the design.
Yeah.
But it's a no for me, at least.
Yeah.
That's the Schrade.
SCHF23.
SCHF23.
SCHF.
Chef.
Straight SCHF23. See you next time.
No!
Du tar fan 80 bilder nå. Make love to the camera, Shred.
Make love to the camera. Det blir bra når du flirer, så det ble ikke noe ufokusert. Fokuser nå på kniven din, bastard. Det er jo ingen som har bedt deg fokusere på ett hylla bak det. Kakla på skrå, det er jo frossen råd. Ja. Fullt av kniven der raser ut. It's on cam.